do you feel like you're getting involved in winning trades, but overall, over a larger sample size, let's say over a quarter, over the year, you're not profitable, or you feel like you should be more profitable than you actually are? This might be the reason why. So let me just get into it, and this might be able to help you with that. So this was January of last year. So I done 3% for the month. 3 wins, 4 losses, 2 break evens. However, one trade this month, I cut my winners early, and I believe it was this trade here. So I banked 1.52% for the trade. I still banked a profit, but this is not. I wasn't moving in line with my plan. So yeah, as you can see here, I cut my trade early, very early. As I did right here, always keep my mind in a bigger picture. I was too zoomed in, and yeah. So as mentioned, I got out at about this area here, 1.52%. When overall, I should have been targeting up here, and I would have banked 8.33% for this trade. So that's a difference of about 6.79%, which is a lot. And if I had stuck to my plan, this month would have been a close to 10% month for me. However, because I did close down the trade early, my profit for the month was reduced. And yeah, so yeah, let's say I've got two scenarios here. So one scenario A, you're not sticking to your winners, you're cutting your winners. And scenario B here, you're consistent with your winners. So let's say you have a 50% win rate, and I've kept it simple here, and let's say every time you win 2%, and your risk per trade idea is 1%. So scenario A, let's say, okay, you start off well, so 2%, you're up 4%, and because you're up 4% now, you're now in a state of mind where you don't want to give those profits back. So you cut the next winner early, 1.3%. You cut the next winner early, 1%. You then go through a losing streak of about 3%, and you're like, what's going on? You then cut your winner early again, another loss, cut your winner early. You go through another losing streak, and you're now in a fearful state of mind, and you cut your winner again, and you just go downhill from there. The net of this 20 trade sample size is 2.1%. It's still profitable. However, let's say you did stick to your trading plan and your system, and you banked 2% on each trade like your system tells you to. So that's scenario B. You've stuck to that. Let's say you start off taking 2 losses. So you've taken 2 losses, 2 wins, and yeah, it's just clean overall. You're sticking to your system. Each trade idea that goes in your favor, you bank the 2% regardless of how price is moving. And yeah, so the net overall for the 20 trades is 10%. So you see the difference there, or about 7.9%. And the difference is not in the system. The difference is in the execution of that system. So in scenario A, you was going through issues with fear of not giving your profits back, fear of losing, of when you went through a losing streak here, you had the fear of not wanting to lose anymore, so you cut your losses. And so the difference between the two traders is really this is psychological. So you need to get to a state of not perfection, but letting these mistakes happen less often, because we're human at the end of the day. I do have this to show you too. So this was January of this year, again, around the same profit I banked in January this year. So about 3%, 2 wins and 4 losses. So the first trade of the year, I got out for break even, the then I went through a losing streak, so -1, minus again, and then the 2 wins I took at the end of the month, 3.1%, and then 3.56%. So those 2 winners essentially helped me recoup my losses and also put me into a profit for the month. However, if I did cut these 2 winners early, then I would have been at a, let's say, 1% for the month, or maybe break even, or even at a small loss. So that just shows the importance of sticking to your system and holding on to your winners, because cutting let's say 0.5% of one trade doesn't seem like a lot once you're looking at this individual trade. However, if you consistently do that over a longer period of time, it can be detrimental to your bottom line, as you see there, 2.1% rather than 10%. So holding on to winners is important. It's important, and hopefully this is just open your eyes a bit to stick to your plan when you have a clear, written and rigid plan there to follow.